first, I would have gotten most, if not all of them done in one pull. As it was, I ended up getting them very slowly, one at a time, through different means, until I finally discovered that world event. Anyway, we have finished it now, so let's come back to Tira and see what she says now. Just as I suspected, the crash of Exodus Black carries this weapon's mate. Return to Nessus once more and seek it out in the wreckage of that massive vessel. So we got a legendary... Oh, okay. So she can decrypt our legendary engrams. We're actually going to wait and do that at the tower. So if you do lose your Drang, by the way, you can purchase a new one that will be at your current gear level from her using legendary shards, so it's not that difficult. But she's saying for us to go back to Nexus. Let's see what this is saying, because I may just do this during this stream so we can see what it's like to finish it. Head to Prodomus down on S7 with a fire team and destroy the Servitude Kindra 7 in the quest Exodus Crash Strike with a fire team. Well, let me see what this is. I don't know. This is with a fire team.
I can fix this.
So I'm guessing it's going to put me with a fire team, but I don't know that for sure. All right, let's go right back there. It's funny, we were just at that location, but let's go do it again. So after this is all over, and I may just extend this video and just show this whole adventure, because I think this is going to finally be the finale of this quest, is the way it's reading. And if it does cue me into a team for this strike, at my gear level, the strikes aren't too bad, and so pretty much no matter who we get with, we should be able to finish it, so I don't think this will be a problem. So none of our new weapons are actually above what we have. Let's see if any of them, no, none of them, all of them are base power too low. So we're using a 260 auto rifle. And I kind of like the setup I've got in terms of the weapons. Oh, we can 250. Let's see, what is that? 259, 260, Let me look at this really quick. So we're up to 259 on those two. That's a little bit of an improvement. So this is 260, but it's saying that I could put it with any of these. So I'm assuming that we want to put it with the highest power rating one. Like this is 260, so it's the same as what we're using. So let's dismantle that for infusion and see what that puts us at on this one. Yeah, that jumped us to 265. That's awesome. Alright, so we've got a bunch of these, and they're all above, so we'll be able to upgrade that. Same with the feet. I don't know if we'll be able to do those. And it's unlikely we'll be able to do those either. Oh, one of them we can. Okay, so we need a bunch of legendary shards. Alright, so right now we're headed towards... Oh shoot, is there a public event here right now? I'm always so... Nah, it's still got a little ways. We'll just go do this. Public events are just really fun to me. Okay, I was trying to see what the blue shiny under there was. I just feel like it is a really good use of your time. The nice thing about Destiny 2 right now is, at least at the gear level that I'm at, approaching 260 for most stuff, no matter what you do, you're able to work on upgrading. So that's really, it's really fun. You can just do whatever you have, like whatever you feel like doing is still stands a good chance of upgrading your stuff. Okay, now I'm really hoping this is going to queue us. It would be an interesting move for them to say, no, you have to form a fire team on your own and then come into it together, which is what they do on the Nightfall. But the way it took me away from the menu, it looks to me like they are going to matchmaking us into a team.
Failsafe has been compromised. A band of Fallen touched down on Nessus and they've raided a secondary crash site.
Actually, it looks like it's putting us here by ourselves. I don't think we can do this by ourselves, but let's just make sure.
I have no sensor reach in that direction, Captain. But their weapons have left a trail of arc pulses. Will you help me track them? I can feel them crawling around behind my eyes.
Ew. I just ate.
Okay, so I have done this strike with other people. I'm not sure how good of an idea it is to solo this, but so far it has seemed pretty manageable.
The Fallen left us another trail. We'll find them.
I'm finally understanding that those guys that we were just killing there leave electricity beneath them when you kill them. I've often wondered, like, what is hurting me?
Okay, the Fallen went that way.
Which way? Okay, it just says defeat the Fallen. If we can use the vehicle, it really will speed this up. We're taking too many shots there. Where'd he go?
Zavala, Cade Unit, if I could have a word with the captain in private.
It's Vanguard policy to keep in contact at all times.
Boop.
I killed the feed cap. Sorry. Too many distractions. Fallen are tearing up the ship and you know what? It really hurts.
So So this isn't bad. Now, I don't know if it's like, if it changes its difficulty based on how many people you have. It may just be... Oh, there's weapons here, aren't there, if I remember correctly. Whoa, holy cow. Alright. There's somebody on top of us. Yeah, I knew all of a sudden I was like, wait, somebody's like on top of us. So it may be that, you know, it changes its difficulty based on... I have 0 precision kills. Could that be right? It's all these automatic guns I use. Oh, are they restarting us back here? Oh, we gotta hack that. I gotcha. Alright. So, if I remember correctly, there was a vehicle. This might not be the spot where the vehicle was. Holy cow. Why don't you get close there, buddy? Alright, we gotta get down. Hey, what do you know? We got a precision kill. Oh, I didn't have precision kills because they were all with those... all with a vehicle. Return to Ghost. Gotcha.
Energy cycle. Ow, ow, this really stings. I have never wanted a scan finish so badly.
That is Exodus Tech. If you care about ghosts, keep arc induction away from that machine.
Please care about ghosts.
Yeah, a little shock might give him spine.
So what I've been trying to say for a few seconds here is the only thing I'm worried about is when we get to the boss. We could probably plow through all this by ourselves, but the boss fights on these are challenging enough in a group when they're not just focused on you. We may need to go ahead and do this. Ah. We can't destroy that. Alright, Ghost. I need you to be done here. Okay. Oh, what is that? Holy cow. We're stuck in a slow or something. I can't move. Oh man, these guys are gonna be tough. Whoa, where did these guys come from? Okay. Tough, but not impossible.
Barrier down. Failsafe, those Shanks were using your circuits as arc weapons.
The Fallen are worse than the Cade 6.
Oh, he's okay.
How exactly?
Look, his ghost loves him.
Captain, have you located those Fallen? Not pressing, but I can feel them. Ripping things out. Fusing circuits.
We've handled quite a few of them, actually. Guess they're not the ones we want. We'll keep looking. We're investigating new arc pulses now.
I don't remember how this strike ends. I've done 2 or 3 of the strikes now. I've gotten one of them like every time I queue is the same one. We have our ultimate back if there is a boss fight here at the end. Did we miss one? We did indeed.
Hello? Everything okay?
We're fine. Failsafe was just being fidgety.
Cade unit, Ghost, kindly delete yourselves.
Failsafe, how you holding up, buddy?
I hid from the Vex for centuries. You blew my cover. Now the Fallen are inside my ship, tearing it apart.
Ghost, how you holding up, buddy?
Oh crap. You know what? We can take all the ads down. I think the first time it opens up, we're gonna ultimate. Maybe it's not going to open up. Okay, so that's how it opens up. You blow a leg open. Alright. Let's don't get too close to it. Alright. Wow. Alright, again,
Look at us.
soloing things
The
that we're not
first
supposed to,
Earthlings to
I
come
think is
here
what's
since
happening
the
here.
Golden Age.
Grab a souvenir for me. Those old colony ships were on the cutting edge. Maybe a mug?
How about we get these fallen off my ship?
Oh yeah, that. Do that first.
Lights are out. Where did they divert all the power to?
What did we just find? Oh wow. We just got the quest item. I think we can technically leave. I think that was the quest item we need. Wait, where is it sending us here? It must be up? Aha. I remember this vaguely. I don't know if we're going to make that jump. Nope. Okay. Okay. What's going on here? Holy cow. Ah, we took more damage. Ah. Good toss, whoever threw that. Wait. Alright, we can do the rest of the strike another time. Right now, we need to go back to the farm, which is Earth, the farm. Alright, let's see what the next step is, if that does it, or if it's another step. Okay. If we have to do something like that again, we'll just probably have to wait till we have multiple people. That was just longer and more stressful than it had to be soloing it. All right. So if you've been with me for the long haul here, we are now returning to the farm. If you're just joining, we are continuing the quest that has us going and doing all kinds of stuff, from primarily on Nessus. And we're going to talk to Tyra Karn to see what the next step is, because I feel like there's going to be. Oh, there we go. And so the pair are united, Sturm and Drang, for the first time in centuries. Thank you, Guardian, for allowing me to see history firsthand. Go with these relics of war, and may your place in the story be a worthy one. Golden Age Ingram, Sturm and Drang. Okay, so we got Sturm for that, a kinetic weapon. Let's check out and see what Sturm is. So this is finally finding out what it is that we get from all of this work. A hand cannon. So if you want to go all hand cannon, kills fill energy weapon mags. Kills with energy weapon grant bonus precision damage until next reload. Okay, so what's the best weapon we have here? Is this 260? Oh, 265.
European dead zone. So little in the archives.
So, Last Hope. Kills with this weapon fills Sturm's magazines. So it's kind of like the never-ending ammo. So I bet we can upgrade.
You make history, Guardian, or you become its victim.
Let's see, let's take Last Hope out. Let's see if we can upgrade
We
here.
don't know what we've lost. We are that blind.
Alright, so it's 263, so it's not quite 265, but it's close. And then this is 280. Okay, so if we wanted to go all hand cannon sidearm, we can do that now.
I will look upon the traveler again.
But the point is, and let's look at the details of this. Stern
I need it here.
is the reward for finally finishing that quest. Okay, so if you're working on this long quest line, it is pretty time consuming. Now you're getting a 280 hand cannon. I think some people like the hand cannons. I've just not been a huge fan of hand cannon or sidearm. It definitely forces you into a certain style of gameplay, and it also helps if you're really good at precision shots. So I've kind of got a decision to make there. I mean, 280 for Stern is just a lot of power. What I'm not so sure I would do is actually use
something you need?
Drang. In fact, if I had a... So, I don't know. It's interesting, though. It's probably worth doing, even if it's just for the legendary shards, but you see what the gun looks like.
The past is no guide.
And it'd be
We are
worth...
beyond the edge of the map.
So that's what the two look like. You see me going back and forth between the two. Okay. So that is the final sort of wrap up for that little part of the quest. Let us go to the tower. I'm probably will wrap the video to the traveler. Wrap the video up here. We've kind of shown what I was intending to show. I've got a lot of like fiddling to do with gear back at the tower, so I'm going to do that here in just a minute.